Number 2.
The baffle's gone. What?
That thing working.
Navi Nation, it's your boy Mo. We're back with another performance mod video. Today we're throwing a GY6 exhaust on the Honda Navi. Let's do it. Hey! A little Navi Raj. Alright, so I'm taking a look at this GY6 exhaust. We still need to slide it in here, but the build quality looks pretty good, not gonna lie. I'll say this weld area is kind of like the only spot that I'm noticing that's not 100% to my liking. Pretty much what you'd expect from like a, you know, like a knockoff part. It comes with a little baffle inside. So we're gonna test it with and without. Now the thing is, this is obviously gonna sit a little bit differently than the stock exhaust would, or like one specifically made for the Navi. So we're gonna have to try to figure out how to fit it. Now, it does come with this bracket right here, but obviously that's not gonna fit with the Navi straight out of the box. So Billy has some parts over here we're gonna take a look at that might work. These might be able to adapt the bracket that comes with this pipe.
Yeah, like
we're gonna try to figure that out.
I don't know. I think I got more of these parts in here.
I feel like what we should do is put this on it and get it in the right place, and then see like.
Yeah, we're gonna have to, no matter what, I'm gonna have to take that exhaust off.
Oh yeah, for sure. So we're gonna start off with taking off the stock exhaust. It's 10 millimeters. You guys might be wondering what happened to Billy's S23 exhaust and where that is and how come he's running the stock and switching to GY6 and doing all that. The S23 cracked in a couple places for him. He tried to get it repaired under warranty, didn't work out. He got it welded at a exhaust shop, but it cracked in a different spot. Just kind of gave up on that one, took the L on that, and he got the GY6. So we're gonna throw that one on, see how it goes, and let you guys know. So you go ahead and remove that 14 millimeter, and then you're gonna move down to here and take out this 13 millimeter that's right here. Kind of annoying that they're not the same, but it is what it is. We got the stock exhaust taken off. This thing weighs a ton, guys. So if this is your first time taking this off, this thing weighs a ton compared to any of the aftermarket options. In addition to the performance upgrades, you're also cutting a lot of weight off of the back end of the bike. Billy's in there right now, putting the gasket on. We got the gasket on and try to hold it in place.
Now this one's kind of tough because I usually use 2 hands to get this one.
Quick tip, this would definitely be a lot easier if you remove all the plastics from the bottom and give yourself a little bit more room to work, but you don't have to do it, and we're a little bit lazy here, so we're gonna go ahead and just kind of stick our hands in there and get it done. So here's the first fitting of the GY6 exhaust on Billy's Honda Navi. It fits in a nice spot. I think it could be like, you know, tucked away a little bit better. So this GY6 exhaust actually fit right out of the box. We didn't have to drill out the header holes or the flange holes or whatever you call them. We didn't have to drill those out at all. They were the perfect fit. It's bolted on right now, and we're just gonna go ahead and try to see if we can create a little makeshift bracket that'll hold this on before Billy takes it to an exhaust shop and kind of gets it welded and custom fit on how he wants. Right now we're trying to decide if there's any way we could use this, or if we're just gonna use those tools that Billy had. Eventually, you know, we're gonna try to make a custom piece, but for the sake of this, we're just messing around and trying to see if we can get it to work. So we're trying to use the mounting brackets from a $20 Amazon fender to makeshift a bracket for this GY6 fender that we're makeshifting for the Honda Navi. Oh yeah, I might have said fender, the exhaust. Innovation at its finest. What if you put this piece like here so you get the length still, but then you use that red piece to give it a second support? We flip this around to clear the dipstick,
and it'll sit like a little bit above. This looks like the best possible start.
Right, yeah.
You can get to. This sits like this. Should I fire it up?
Bro, yeah, you have to, right? Like,
before I go any further with it?
For research purposes only, we have to get a cold start.
It's loud.
It is loud.
That's what the baffle in too.
Oh yeah, that's right. It does have the baffle in still. Billy just heard his bike make noise for the first time since he put the stock exhaust back on it. The man is living right now. So all we really got to figure out still is this connection piece right here, from right here to right here. Right?
You think? Or is that tripping?
So you're saying
if I get a bolt from here to here, you think that's possible?
So last night I had to head out and help my dad with something, but we had gotten pretty much to the point where we just needed to connect the makeshift bracket to the bracket that came with the exhaust itself. I had suggested to Billy to grab a threaded rod from Home Depot and some cap nuts. Went and did that last night. It worked. So we're gonna go ahead and take a look at it right now. I'm gonna throw the 360 camera on the back of his bike. You guys can hear the exhaust and get to experience it as well. So yeah, excited for that. Let's do it. Hey, there's Billy. And there it is. GY6 exhaust up and running. Let's go, bro.
What's up, man? Hey, look at that shit. Feel it, see? And I Loctited everything.
Oh, bro, yeah, that's sturdy.
Yeah.
That's not going anywhere.
Yeah.
That's not going anywhere, bro. Damn, okay.
I mean, this isn't the greatest quality, but
Yeah, already kind of like discoloring a little bit. It's kind of melting a little bit here, though.
yeah, it's definitely melting that, like you said.
Yeah.
It is what it is, though. I can care less about that. But honestly, bro, I'm more than satisfied.
For the price and everything, yeah.
Less than the S23, too.
It vibrates less?
Yeah, like it rumbles way less, especially on like my 30 to 50. It seems like it's idling a little bit high, so I might have to adjust it. I'll know more so after the ride.
Right, yeah. Do you know what the size of this was?
Of that?
Yeah, this rod right here.
No. I should have took pictures of all that. But like, this shit's hard. But
I'll measure that and then I'll put it in the description of the video for the people.
yeah, but this hole I had to drill out even more.
Got it, okay.
So I had to actually drill this hole out a little bit to be able to fit this rod through.
Got you, okay.
Oh, and I Loctited all this, Loctited this, Loctited this. It should be good.
Yeah, we'll test it out. We'll do the run and then we'll come back to it. But that's sick.
Worst case scenario, if this breaks, this part's $40, order a new one, you know.
Well, there you guys go. GY6 exhaust on the Honda Navi, straight out the box. No modification needed. Bracket from a rear fender. It's $9 on AliExpress. They have black, silver, red, gold, blue.
I think you could set that up to look a little bit more nice.
If somebody needs like a budget option, this is definitely a contender. We'll see after the run how it like holds up after some spirited riding. Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, the HotLap is a very deep loud. It's like a Harley almost. I was looking, but there's no getting shade, bro. I'm not trying to. That thing working. I mean, yeah, this is like coloring up.
Yeah.
This probably just like, it's just like getting broken in or some shit or something.
The baffle's gone.
What?
You didn't see it fall out?
Nah, it fell out. Did you take it out or what?
No, I didn't.
So the baffle just fell out.
Baffle flew out.
You didn't loosen it or anything?
No.
That's crazy.
I didn't even check it. Where, you didn't see it fall?
Bro, actually, now that you mention it, we were riding at one point and there was something that clinked, like clink on the floor. But I thought it was like you went over a soda can or shit.
No, that was the baffle. I mean, the bracket holding up.
Bro, that bracket is solid. That's wild.
Yeah, I think it's good. I'm not gonna lie.
It's barely. That's gonna be something we have to keep an eye on. But I think that's an easy thing to fix if you take it and get it bent at an exhaust shop, like they could do that, no problem. Still gonna say that this is a viable option, but yeah, it just might need a little bit more tweaking.
Here's a quick comparison for you guys. You know, here's the passenger peg, and that's where it lines up with the GY6 exhaust. And if I come over here to the OEM, you could see the OEM sticks out more. Like the OEM definitely sticks out more. And now we're about to go on a 100-mile canyon run. So we'll test out this GY6 and let you know how it holds up after 100 miles. So we just put another 100 miles on the GY6. Billy, give us your thoughts, man.
Good. It's all the same, structurally intact. I like it. I f with it. I'm satisfied with the purchase.
Sounds good, feels good.
Seems more responsive, like with the intake and everything. I like it.
You guys saw, like, it was not shaking at all. It was on there sturdy. All the bolts are still screwed on tight. Everything looks good. So like I said, again, it's not perfect. It might not even be great, but it's a good option. And for $100, it'll do the trick. Throw $50 on it. You can get it bent and fitted the way you need to. If you don't want to spend, you know, a couple $100 on an exhaust, it's a viable option. We're going to have it linked below with everything you need to make it work. Let us know. Would you put this GY6 on your Navi? We're going to have part 2 of the video where we follow up with Billy after 1,000 miles with the exhaust and see how things hold up. And then I think at that point is when we're going to go ahead and actually bend it and get it fit right. So we'll follow up with you guys there and let you know how that goes. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate you guys. Make sure to like and subscribe. We'll see you next time.